Morning, guys. It's Wednesday morning. Got plenty of service calls to do today. Things have definitely turned around here. It's kind of like Zach said in one of his recent videos. It went from being dead and having nothing to do to just, everybody wants it now. But like Zach said, I'm not complaining. It's a good problem to have. So I definitely am trying to get back in my routine of making more videos. I know I would put one up and then I'd take a long break before I put up another one. And the main reason behind that was because, my daughter was still so young, and I really didn't have time to be doing a lot of videos. Me and the wife, we're taking care of our daughter, and it looks like our daughter might have asthma, so we've had to make several trips to the hospital and the urgent care clinics because she'd start breathing really fast, what they call retracting. You could actually see her stomach, going like this. She was breathing so fast. So that had a lot to do with it. But my daughter is almost 7 months old now. She's absolutely adorable. I love her to death. My son will be 2 in a couple weeks. So things have gotten easier. My daughter has become at such a young age, man, she's so independent. I mean, she's such a good baby, so now she's so easy to take care of. I do have more time to do videos, so my goal is to try to start doing, more and more like I used to do, because I do love doing it. I love doing these videos. It's become a great hobby of mine. So anyway, we're going to go look at a dry unit here in just a little bit, a good old Airflow, which is a Lennox product. It's nothing but a Lennox with a different sticker. It's a dry unit that was put in. The lady has a home warranty, and the home warranty's HVAC company put it in, and she called me yesterday and said that, she's tired of it, even though she has a home warranty, they can't get it right, so she's ready to pay somebody out of her pocket to fix it right. I went out there last night and found it completely, just about empty on charge. It wasn't completely empty, but it was pretty close. It's a little 3-ton. I told her that I needed to return today to do a leak search because they installed a filter dryer with it, and I can see some oily residue, so I'm really thinking that they left a solder joint leaking. And, but she had family come in last night. She insisted that I charge that unit up last night, and I told her that was a bad idea because I told her if I charge that unit up, we all know what R22 is going for right now. I told her, I said, if I charge this unit up, you have to pay me tonight to charge it. And she said, I don't care. So I put 5 pounds of gas in that son of a bitch last night, and she got hit pretty hard. And so today I have to return and see if I can find the leak. And hopefully I can just pump the refrigerant back into the condensing unit and load it up with nitrogen. And I think I see the leak. I think I know where the leak is, and hopefully I can fix it and get her going, because she's tired of paying the home warranty people. So anyway, so we'll try to get some film on that, and then I have another service call. I don't know what it is yet. Man just said everything's running, but it's not cooling. And then I got a couple more that I don't know what they are. Same thing. Outside unit. The other ones say the outside unit's not coming on. So on something like that, we could be looking at anything from a float switch that's got it keeled to a capacitor, a contactor, a pressure, we all know, all kind of stuff. So we'll film as much as we can today. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning. We're headed over to that dry ship unit I was telling y'all about. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but things just didn't work out. I had other service calls to do, and I had gassed her up, like I said, the night before. So she was okay. So we're headed over there now. And to give you an update on the video that I uploaded yesterday on that train that's leaking. I called my train supplier this morning, where I get my train parts at. They wanted almost $1,600 for that evaporator coil. That's my cost. You know, that's another reason I don't like train. You know, that air handler really could be brought back to life, you know, with a simple evaporator replacement, and the man's on a budget. But train makes it impossible for you to repair their older units. And this thing is an 02. And I mean, I know 02 was several years ago, but it's still not terribly old. And the thing about it is that the rest of the air handler's in perfect shape. I mean, the blower's fine, it's clean, it's, you know, the heat kit. So now, I mean, obviously we're going to replace the whole air handler because it's cheaper. So, but that's just a waste of an air handler. You know, almost $1,600 for an evaporator coil. Train is just outrageous. But so we're gonna do an air handler, and it'll probably be a Goodman because this man's on a budget. But we'll see. So that's an update on that. We'll try to knock that out tomorrow for him. If we don't get it knocked out tomorrow, we will do it Monday. So anyway, we're headed over to the dry unit that's leaking, and we'll see if we can get y'all some film on that. Okay, here's our airflow unit. Got nitrogen on the system, and it's leaking right on the shell of the compressor. We even ran the leak detector, but you can clearly see the bubbles right there, right on the shell. Alright guys, there's our airflow. I didn't get much video because the homeowner was standing right there on her porch talking to me and watching me. But you can see the old carrier unit. This is actually a Cobra, but it's a carrier. See how it's installed correctly? This one's diamond shaped. That's the kind of work you get from home warranty companies. But y'all saw where it's leaking on the shell of the compressor. So we are going to get her a compressor to be under warranty and get this thing fixed right. Unbelievable. All right, guys, service call number 2. We're looking at a Goodman unit. Oh no, I'm sorry, Amana, sorry. An Amana. Sorry, because, you know, Amana and Goodman are so different. Condenser fan motor was running, compressor wasn't. There's the old capacitor over there. It's coming up weak, but not weak enough to where the compressor wouldn't start. So that made me want to start looking elsewhere. And this is what I found. Found a burnt wire, the burnt common wire coming off the compressor. Right here you can see my new connection right there. It was burnt inside the cabinet, so we remade the connection. But since that capacitor right there is coming up weak, get that shit under control.
John, you better not be recording me.
I am. Well, since that capacitor is coming up weak, we're going to go ahead and pop a new one on here, just to be safe. You can see we got a bunch of Goodman units. I'm sorry, Amana. Damn it, John, get it together. We got a bunch of them right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th one right there that's really close to the wall. So it's a good commercial account of mine. They have several other properties that I take care of. So pop a new capacitor on there. We repaired the burnt wire, and then she should fire. All right, guys, we got our new capacitor in there. I dated it like I always do. Remade that connection right there. You can see my yellow stay con. And now we're gonna see if she'll fire up. Okay. For some reason, we've lost low voltage. So let me figure out why. Okay, guys, we did not lose our low voltage. You can see right there, that contactor's pulled in. See, I'm not pushing it, and I can feel it buzzing. I was flipping the wrong breaker, but watch this. Now that I've got that common wire hooked back up, I'm afraid we might have us a grounded compressor. Or at least a crankcase heater. We gonna see. Alright guys, it turns out the unit's fine. The compressor wasn't grounded. I don't see a crankcase heater on the unit. I don't know if somebody pulled it off already or what the deal is. It looks like the compressor may have been changed at one time, so they probably just never reinstalled it. The problem is that this breaker right here is just bad. I had to, you know, I checked it and I had to flip it a couple times. You know, because once I found out that the compressor wasn't grounded or anything, I had no ground anywhere. I knew it had to be something in here, but I finally got the breaker to work. I don't have this. I have breakers on my truck, but I don't have this particular one. This is a Cutler hammer, and you have to go back with this one with the tan switch on it, and I don't have it. So they said they have an electrician that they work with. They'll get him to come change it. But as far as the unit goes, the unit is fine. It seems to be running well. I took amp draws. The compressor's drawing way less than what it calls for. I popped the Z manifold on there. You know, it's about where I expected. So it seems to be working just fine. It should be fine.